Guten Morgen und herzlich willkommen. Today we are going to Sachsen-Anhalt, Land der Frühaufsteher. Yes, one of Germany's states, Saxony-Anhalt, has a tourism slogan that's called the land that wakes up first, or the land of the early risers. It's whatever. It's like 5:30 in the morning, and we're going to catch a train to head over to Magdeburg, which is very exciting. But of course, we're not here to disrupt my circadian rhythm. We are here yet again to try Sachsen-Anhalt's famous Halberstädter Würstchen Bockwurst. So yes, we are in Sachsen-Anhalt, thankfully much later on in the day, here in the beautiful city of Magdeburg, the former Holy Roman Imperial capital under Otto I, and now the capital of Sachsen-Anhalt. We are not here for the medieval history of Magdeburg. We are here in Sachsen-Anhalt for a little more recent history. About 150-something years ago, they invented a thing that's very special in a little town called Halberstadt, just a few kilometers away, and that is the canned sausage. Yes, in 1883, they invented the Halberstädter Würstchen. This is Bockwürstchen in a beautiful can. Look at that, folks. Wow, the brine, perfect. They preserved the sausage using the marvels of the Second Industrial Revolution. But we are going to try this, not in Halberstadt, unfortunately, but you can get it all over Sachsen-Anhalt, and we're going to try it in the Magdeburg Hauptbahnhof fresh. They warm it up for you just like you're stewing it in your very own pot, not right out of the can. So let's go see how it is. And here it is. Look at this. This is a real Halberstädter Bockwürstchen. We got it with bread and mustard, the traditional German accoutrement. We're, of course, in front of the Magdeburg Hauptbahnhof, where you could go to Halberstadt. They have the factory there, they have the store there, and they have a weirdly expensive 4-star hotel to try this. But it's a working man sausage, first canned sausage in the world. So let's give it a try right here at the Hauptbahnhof. Yep, okay. It's a sausage. It is. You can taste the meaty brine is put in. Not that it's bad, but you can definitely tell this is from a can. Even warmed up and served with all the stuff. Maybe the bread will help. We'll see. The casing is a little thick because it's in a can. It's soaking for a long time. That really affects the eating experience. Look, it made sense in the 1890s when this came out, 1880s even. Big deal, exciting stuff. And it's a good sausage at home. But you're going out, you're going to a store, nice and warmed up for you. It doesn't hit the same as I think other German state sausages will. So, Sachsen-Anhalt, a lot of cool stuff here. The canned sausage, not one of my favorites. Well, there you have it. Yes, that was the sausage. Not exactly my favorite, but that is not to say Sachsen-Anhalt doesn't have so much to offer. We're here in this beautiful medieval breathtaking city of Quedlinburg. It is amazing. It's UNESCO World Heritage Site, and Sachsen-Anhalt is full of all these amazing things to see. And you wouldn't think for a land that is all about waking up early and canned sausages, it has that much to offer, but that's not true. From its amazing imperial history under the Holy Roman Empire to the Reformation in the town of Wittenberg, another beautiful medieval city, one that I've been to myself. I made a whole video on it like 2 years ago. I love a lot of things here in Sachsen-Anhalt, from the music, the culture, the architecture. Sachsen-Anhalt has done so much for Germany, and here's just a short list of a few things I like even more. Yes, like the aforementioned architecture, Quedlinburg is ranked as one of the most beautiful cities in Germany, and one of the most important, where here the castle Henrik the Fowler was crowned king of the Saxons. And Quedlinburg has these beautiful half-different houses, but it's not just old history, because they actually have the Bauhaus movement starting here in Sachsen-Anhalt. And despite all the architecture, they've made some creative choices nowadays in Magdeburg. But they are also famous for their cakes, particularly the Baumkirche, which is this kind of super dense, sweet cake served in these layers, cut in those little triangles. It is amazing, but again, it is tough. And famous people, obviously, Otto the Great, one of the most famous Kaisers, and maybe the most disappointing tomb of any Kaiser. And naturally, you know Martin Luther, one of the most famous Germans of all time, started right here in Sachsen-Anhalt. And even the composer, Handel, is from Sachsen-Anhalt. You're hearing his song right now. He's actually not from Magdeburg, he's from Halle in the south, maybe the second biggest city in the state, and probably most famous now for Tommy Gate. Ja, nett hier. Ab wann Sie schon mal in Baden-Württemberg? Well, there you have it. Sachsen-Anhalt. One of the, I guess, forgotten stepchildren of the three Saxonies from Saxony and Niedersachsen. Sachsen-Anhalt right in the middle, known for its canned sausages. But let me tell you, a whole lot more going on here than what's in the can.
Immer kehren schwere Zeiten, ich lasse dich niemals im Stich. Und du schönes Sachsen-Anhalt lebst für mich. Ja, immer kehren schwere Zeiten, ich lasse dich niemals im Stich.